Comedy is meant to push boundaries, but sometimes, the jokes go a little too far. Here are some famous jokes that almost got comedians in trouble. 1. Dave Chappelle. The Closer, Netflix special. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm Team TERF. Now, Dave Chappelle made waves with his Netflix special The Closer, featuring controversial jokes about transgender issues. His remarks sparked protests, but he defended free speech, and the jokes became widely debated. 2. Ricky Gervais. The Golden Globes, 2020. You'll be able to tweet about this speech, but not after you've been caught for tax fraud. At the 2020 Golden Globes, Ricky Gervais roasted Hollywood elites with sharp jokes about scandals and hypocrisy, leading to both laughter and backlash. 3. Kathy Griffin. The Donald Trump controversy in 2017. Kathy Griffin posted a photo holding a bloodied, decapitated head resembling Donald Trump. The photo was meant as satire, but it led to heavy criticism and professional fallout. She later apologized but faced serious consequences in the comedy world. 4. Louis C.K. The incident. Louis C.K. faced major controversy after allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced in 2017. But before the allegations, his stand-up material, like jokes about masturbating in front of colleagues, was already crossing boundaries. 5. Jerry Seinfeld. The B-word controversy. Jerry Seinfeld faced criticism after making a joke about the word BCH and its use in hip-hop. Though the joke was meant to be observational, it upset some viewers who felt it was dismissive of women's empowerment. 6. Michael Richards. The N-word incident in 2006. Michael Richards used the N-word repeatedly during a stand-up routine after being heckled by a black audience member. The incident caused massive backlash, and Richards faced a significant career hit as a result. 7. Chris Rock. The Oscars 2016. Chris Rock hosted the 2016 Academy Awards and made several controversial jokes about Hollywood's diversity issue. While many applauded him for addressing the lack of representation, some of his jabs at the Oscars sparked debates about race and class. 8. Joan Rivers. The Holocaust joke. Joan Rivers made a Holocaust joke during a stand-up routine that caused outrage. Her line, "The last time I saw a face like that, it was on a Nazi slave ship," was deemed deeply inappropriate by many, especially Jewish groups. 9. Bill Maher. The Muslim joke. Bill Maher made headlines after his 9/11 related joke during an episode of Real Time. His controversial remarks about Islam and terrorism led to accusations of Islamophobia and sparked a national debate about free speech. 10. Sarah Silverman. The blackface joke. Sarah Silverman's blackface sketch from the Sarah Silverman program caused a stir. Though it was intended as a satirical comment on racism, many found it offensive, leading to significant backlash and an apology from Silverman. 11. Daniel Tosh. The rape joke. Daniel Tosh faced major backlash after making a joke about rape during a live performance. When a female audience member spoke out, he mocked her, which made the situation worse. The incident ignited a heated discussion about the limits of comedy. 12. Louis C.K. The school shooting joke. Louis C.K. made a dark joke about school shootings that caused significant discomfort. His attempt to use dark humor as a commentary on violence was met with backlash, raising questions about what can and cannot be joked about. 13. Nick DiPaolo. The 9/11 joke. Nick DiPaolo's 9/11 joke was considered distasteful by many. His comment about the attacks downplayed the tragedy, which caused some outrage. Despite the criticism, he defended his right to make jokes about sensitive topics. 14. Bill Burr. The women joke. Bill Burr's jokes about gender roles often push buttons. One such moment was when he claimed men don't get credit for being good people while women get credit for just existing. His remarks sparked backlash, especially from women's advocacy groups. 15. Norm Macdonald. The O.J. Simpson jokes. Norm Macdonald famously joked about O.J. Simpson's trial during his time on Saturday Night Live. His persistent jokes about a serious, ongoing case caused unease, with some questioning whether it was in bad taste to mock such a sensitive topic. 16. Chris D'Elia, the rapist joke. Chris D'Elia made a joke about being accused of being a rapist, and later, he himself was accused of inappropriate behavior. His past jokes came back to haunt him as he faced public scrutiny and career consequences. 17. Jerry Seinfeld, the no-hug policy. Seinfeld faced backlash for making a joke about being too cool to hug his own fans. The audience didn't appreciate his statement, and it led to discussions about celebrity interactions and the emotional disconnect between stars and their followers. 18. Louis C.K. The rape jokes. Louis C.K. got into hot water after telling jokes about rape and sexual assault. His dark, twisted humor, while meant to be self-deprecating, rubbed many people the wrong way and led to criticism about whether it was appropriate to make light of such serious issues. 19. Sarah Silverman. The rape joke. Sarah Silverman also made a rape-related joke that offended a lot of people. It was part of her larger set addressing gender inequality, but this particular joke drew a line for many, showing the thin line comedians sometimes walk with edgy material. 20. Louis C.K. The 9/11 joke. Louis C.K. made a joke about 9/11 in which he casually joked about the horrific tragedy, and some felt it was just too soon. His jokes about personal trauma often bordered on uncomfortable, but they got laughs as well as criticism. 21. Kathy Griffin. The controversial photo. While this is not a joke, Kathy Griffin's controversial photo holding a fake bloody head of Donald Trump went viral. It led to massive backlash, with many calling it an inappropriate stunt, and Griffin faced professional consequences. 22. Kevin Hart. The Oscars 2019 controversy. Kevin Hart stepped down as the host of the 2019 Oscars after old homophobic tweets resurfaced. Though Hart apologized, the controversy led to debates about past behavior and whether a comedian's jokes from years ago should still impact their career. 23. Ellen DeGeneres. The gay joke. Ellen DeGeneres made a joke about her sexuality in a stand-up special that some audiences found offensive, especially after she had come out on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. While some laughed, others felt her joke trivialized the experience of coming out. 24. Joan Rivers. The cancer joke. Joan Rivers made a cancer joke that upset people, as she quipped about someone in her life suffering from the disease. Rivers was known for her cutting humor, but even her fans couldn't always stomach her darker material. 25. Ricky Gervais. The fat people joke. Ricky Gervais made a joke about overweight people that some found offensive. His comment about fat people on The Ricky Gervais Show led to a lot of backlash, but he defended it as part of his comedic style, calling it dark humor. Comedy can go too far, but where do we draw the line? What do you think about these controversial jokes? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more discussions on the edgiest moments in comedy. Tears of joy. See you in the next video. Clapperboard.